No one talks about how lonely and chaotic it can feel to grow a business with a baby on your hip, but I will. Today, I'm sharing the raw, unfiltered truth about what it actually looks like to build a business in the margins of motherhood. Let's jump into the episode. Welcome to the Moms Make Money podcast. I'm your host, Jenny. I'm the owner of Moms Make Money Collective, a podcast and visibility strategist, and mom of two. Many moms feel like we need to sacrifice our careers for our children, but I wholeheartedly believe that we can have a thriving business and family at the same time. In this podcast, we're going to be diving into the ins and outs of running a business as a mom and getting real and raw about all things parenting. So buckle up because we're about to go all in. Hey, welcome back to Moms Make Money, the podcast for ambitious moms who are building service-based businesses in the margins of motherhood. Today's episode's a little raw, a little real, and one that I know so many of you will feel deep in your bones. We're talking about the untold truth of running a business while raising babies. Because as magical as baby snuggles and business wins can be, this season can also be marked by nap strikes, sick days, teething chaos, and feeling like you're failing at both motherhood and business. If you've ever felt like you're dropping balls left and right, or like you can't possibly keep up with everything, you're not alone. So let's pull back the curtain and talk about what it really looks like to grow a business while raising tiny humans. So let's be honest, most of what we see online is the highlight reel. The naptime hustle that resulted in a 5-figure launch. The mom boss who, quote unquote, does it all with a baby on her hip and a laptop on the kitchen counter. The beautifully edited reels showing off slow mornings and big wins. But what we don't see is the days where you're replying to client messages one-handed while nursing. The mornings that you cry because you didn't sleep and everything feels hard. The guilt that creeps in whether you're working or not working. And the Google searches for how much screen time is too much just so you can finish a task. The truth is, building a business in this season is an act of resistance against hustle culture, against unrealistic expectations, and honestly against the lie that you can't do both. So let me give you a little glimpse into what it really looks like for me and so many of the moms that I work with. It's waking up early if the baby doesn't wake up first. It's voice noting clients during stroller walks. It's building workflows during nap time or pausing mid-Zapier setup because someone needs a snack. It's scheduling client calls during daycare hours and batch recording podcast episodes at 9 p.m. It's working in 20-minute pockets while Miss Rachel plays on in the background. And it's letting go of perfection because done is more than enough. There's no magical schedule here, just intentional choices, lots of grace, and building a business around life, not the other way around. Now, if you're in it right now, knee-deep in diapers and deadlines, I want you to hear this. You're not behind. You're building something sustainable in real-life conditions. Every email you send, every offer you tweak, every podcast you publish while your baby naps, it counts. You're showing your kids what's possible. You're reclaiming your time, you're choosing both motherhood and entrepreneurship in a way that works for you, and that matters. It's okay if it's messy, it's okay if it's slower, and it's okay if you pivot. This is your version of success, and it's allowed to look different. So I want to talk a little bit about the 3 things that helped me run a business while raising babies. So if I had to narrow it down, here are 3 things that have truly made this possible for me. The first thing is systems and automation. I'm talking client onboarding, podcast production, content batching. Anything that doesn't need to be manual shouldn't be. It saves my sanity every single week because I'm not having to reinvent the wheel every single time. I'm having these systems that are already set up to work for me and obviously automations that do things for me so that I don't have to do them. The second thing is boundaries around my time. So whether that's only working during daycare hours or nap time or whatever that may be, or saying no to things that drain me, protecting my time is essential. If I only have 20 hours a week, I need to spend them wisely. And the third thing is support, even if it's just a Voxer chat with a biz bestie. Support doesn't always look like a big team. Sometimes it's having a community, a coach, a mastermind, someone who just gets it and reminds you that you're not alone. So, If you're listening to this episode and today it just felt like a lot for you, if you're spinning plates and wondering if you're doing enough, this is your reminder. You're building something incredible in the midst of one of the most demanding seasons of your life. You are doing enough. You're not behind. And your babies are watching you build something beautiful. If this episode spoke to you, I'd love for you to share with a fellow mom in business who needs this encouragement today. And if you haven't yet, please leave a quick review. It means the world and helps the show reach more moms navigating this messy, magical season. Until next time, keep going. You've got this. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. I'd love it if you would head on over to our free Facebook group called Moms Make Money Collective to connect with us further. If you're more of an Instagram fan, make sure you're following us on Instagram at Moms Make Money Collective. If you're loving the show, make sure to leave us a rating and review on Apple Podcast. Your feedback means the absolute world to us. We'll see you in the next episode.